Am I the a-hole for excluding my in-laws from an important family tradition that I only do with my kids? I am a widow, and I don't plan on remarrying ever. My wife passed away when my youngest was born. We live within walking distance of where she was buried, and every Christmas Eve we walk to her grave and put a flower on her tomb. It literally takes 20 minutes at most and is something my kids and I hold dear. When my son married, we all had a conversation and agreed that we would keep it a private tradition. My daughter-in-law understood and just chilled at home when we went on our walk. She started to make hot cocoa for when we got back, and now that is a little tradition. The issue is my son-in-law. My daughter has talked to him and explained that she doesn't want him during the traditions. I thought this was the end of it, and I was so wrong. I got a call asking me why I was not family to him and that he needed to go to this tradition. I told him he is family, but this is a private moment. He called me a jerk and told everyone I excluding him. Now my daughter-in-law is in on it, and she wants to go. That they are family, so I need to let them go. I told both of them no, and they are pissed. My kids are mad at their partners, and I am wondering if the family is a jerk for keeping them out. I talked to my daughter-in-law and asked about his honest opinion about the tradition. She was confused and got a different story. She thought she and son-in-law were being excluded from the gift exchange ski trip. She is fine with the tradition and enjoys the hot cocoa tradition. I asked if she could rope son-in-law on it, and she said she would try. This was a misunderstanding, which also explains the confusion from my son. My daughter called me and told me she handled it. She made it very clear she didn't want him at the event. I also contacted the rest of my kids and asked their opinion, and all of them are okay with still keeping it with just us. My youngest has the strongest opinion on this. So it just kinda solved itself, though I haven't heard my daughter that pissed off in a while.
Here are the top comments, plus OP's reply.
Not the a-hole, maybe the phrasing can be interpreted as kinda mean only family, but goddamn, can't people just have things for themselves?
OP's reply.
Apparently not. It's tiring. They are included in everything, but we can't have a single thing once a year. They don't know her. My kids do. My kids remember her and miss her.
If and when your children have children, would you bring their children? I see both points of view. The in-laws love their partners and want to support their spouses, and see this as a way to be supportive. I see your point of view that this has been a private tradition for decades and it feels wrong to open it to others. There is no right or wrong here. Maybe there should a discussion with the five of you?
OP's reply.
Would need to be a discussion with the kids. It's not really kid-friendly, and I don't think the grandkids would enjoy it. Probably no.
I do wonder if your children are using you as a scapegoat because they don't want to be the bad guy to their spouses.
OP's reply.
That's still me being involved in the marriage. You realize that, right? Also daughter, not son.